Hey guys, what's up? Today I am doing a update about the likely snowstorm that's gonna hit the southeast. It's gonna impact it. The snow totals are a lot more accurate now. The timing and where it'll fall is a lot more precise because it's the time frame is nearing and the models are coming into better agreement. But this is still a tad too far away in order to make like any firm statements because it's still about 3 days, depends where you live, 3 days away from the event, and that is still a lot. There's still a lot to get resolved. And the one of the things is that the NAM model shows a completely different snow total than the GFS. The GFS is a lot more aggressive, showing more snow amounts than the NAM. The NAM shows less amounts and a different track of the storm. So let's look at the NAM first. So you can see the time frame and the day right here. So the little clipper passes through. That's not really relevant to the with the winter storm down here. Just passes through. There could be some heavy snowfall just along the coast, but by the looks of it, I think it's going to be missing the coast. But anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, a quick dusting of snow could happen there. And this is a part of the storm. The low is not the actual storm. The storm is sitting right down here and it will jump up here. You can see this plume of moisture. When it mixes in with a cold front, you get a decent storm. So as I was talking about, the storm's right here. You can see where the snow is changing over from rain. The cold air is in place, and you can see where there's rain now. Soon there will be snow. The NAM says that areas like Birmingham and Atlanta will get kind of missed, not as originally thought, that they will get most of the snow will pass to their east. But the GFS, of course, shows a completely different track. But look at this. Look at North Carolina. Pick your spot in North Carolina, especially if you're in North Carolina, then you have a pretty much for sure for a big snowstorm. The GFS and the NAM model both agree on that one location. So, yep, pretty much the whole day, Saturday, and before it pulls out. And as of now, I think that the East Coast will not get any snow from this system. Let's go to the snowfall totals that the NAM predicts. And you could see Atlanta, Birmingham, maybe an inch in Atlanta, but Birmingham, not really. I know that Birmingham has a winter storm watch out, but I think they have that out because they are going with the GFS. But the NAM models say 6 inches, small bullseye right by the coast, but anywhere else, 4, 5 inches across North Carolina, and you could really see not that much snow as earlier showing. But earlier I already said to you guys that it would obviously change. Now let me go to the GFS, which is very aggressive with the snow, shows a lot of snow, a lot of precipitation, and let's go to this track. And sorry guys, this is kind of taking a long time, but I need to get this right because alright. So the GFS takes a different track, more moisture, and you could just see it. So you could see there's already a well more defined band in the NAM model, and a lot more snow for the Birmingham, Atlanta area than the NAM model was showing, and a lot more moisture with this system. Same place, North Carolina, you're gonna get hit anyways. But look at Atlanta. The NAM model was completely underplaying it compared to the GFS. You could see even more heavier snow and long-lasting event according to the GFS. The NAM already said by this time Saturday it would be out. GFS still in play, and the heaviest snow bands will be impacting the coast before it pulls out early Sunday morning. Now let's look at the snow totals. You'll see a drastic change. Boom, look at that. Atlanta area, the NAM model said 1 inch. Here it says half a foot. That is a humongous difference. That's just So big, so large. That's why they can't make any firm predictions about this, because you saw that just on your own eyes, from 1 inch to 6 inches. That's just unbelievable change. And look at this, a foot instead of 6 inches compared to the NAM model. So two big differences, two big models that are both trusted by the National Weather Service, but I guess they can't just take one because the other one might be right. So let's look at Raleigh. Raleigh is going to be one of those cities that is going to get impacted no matter what, no matter which model wins or which model is correct. So the National Weather Service is calling for 1 to 2 inches, and it's still too far out on making any calls for Saturday. Just saying snow likely before 1 p.m. So Raleigh, you're going to probably get the one of the cities that's going to get impacted the most. Probably around that 6 inch range, I'm going to say, according to the GFS, and according to the NAM, probably like 2 or 3. This is, I think this one, yeah, this one's according to the GFS, showing 8 plus across most of North Carolina and Atlanta. Ugh, maybe a traced 2 inches you could see, but look at the contrast gradient. That's literally maybe 50 miles from 2 inches to 8 or more. That is a big contrast, and that's the problem with this storm. They don't know exactly where it's going to fall. So this is one more look at it. It's playing through. Now this is wait. Okay, so this just continuously plays. So I need to let it run through. This is the future, not okay. So this is where the storm's gonna pass. That's the first clipper. Here's the low. It brings up all the moisture. You could see the heavy snow bands form across North Carolina, and then it goes out. In general, this won't be a long-lasting event, but the snowfall will be heavy according to the GFS model. According to the NAM, there won't be that much. But I guess I might make one more update video on this, guys. But I think there's a lot of plenty sources about this, because it's Southeast. They usually don't get snowstorms like this. So stay safe out there. Hopefully, if you're a weather geek down there, then you're excited. If not, stay safe. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next episode.